It is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the New York Jets.
Set to kick off.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Michel, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On second down, Michel. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, he'll get this underneath to Michel. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Jets nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. he's got some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
New York.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Devin McCourty brings him down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Jets first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 16. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's Darnold. He'll get this underneath to Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
47.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And now here's a carry heading left. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
He's brought down at the...
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, rookie Braden Mann will punt for the Jets. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. First down, here's White. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
White, the ball carrier.
Tackled by Jordan Willis.
Tackle made by Jordan Willis.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground is Michelle. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Michelle, the ball carrier.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Newton. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
To Sony Michelle.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
A 4-yard.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that's going to open the lead up now to 3 scores at 18-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A first down throw, Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it's going to be second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. He's got Denzel Mims, the rookie from Baylor. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, Jets.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a handoff as they run left side. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. That is caught. It's Perriman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
19-yard line.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. March 54. March 54. And it's getting it home. March by 4. March by 4. March by 4. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Now Darnold goes underneath for Bell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. 3rd and 2, Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Ashton Davis on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now Newton. They'll roll him out right. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. White. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Demir Bird, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
It's a gain of 56
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 56 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And it's 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. And he'll hand this to Michel to get things started. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots continue to roll. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score, Patriots 39. Jets.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced them to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
on as the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now it's Bird on the return. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Parker, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd and 7, Newton to the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, Michelle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 42.
56. Mike's 56.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
56, Mike, 58. Come on, go. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Marcus May.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, Michelle. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 6
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
A 53-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good, but hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Now, to be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. They'll run with Michelle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. On the ground, this is Michelle. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Okay, just like that. Just like that.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
42.
And that kick, that's a big one. It's number 565 of his career, tying Morton Anderson at the top of the all-time list.
And Brandon, really it speaks to this man's longevity more than anything else. These 21, 22-year-olds come into camp with the booming legs, thinking they can unseat this guy. He's just been Mr. Automatic his whole career.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Here it comes, here it comes. Go, Mike 51.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
22 yards. First down, New York.
On first down, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman. That'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Darnold to throw again. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. He's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Brashad Perriman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are at least able to knock the deficit down a bit. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
42, Jets 7. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Sliding out of the pocket. Keeps himself upright. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton to Michel on the screen. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 3rd down, Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. After the interception, here's Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Newton eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And that would complete to Keene, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
That's a gain of 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Today's final score, Patriots 42, Jets 7.